A thrilling episode of my life stories. Today, let me take you back to a time when I was just 12 years old, a time filled with innocence and unexpected adventures. I had to face something you won't believe, something that still sends shivers down my spine when I think about it. My mum and I were living in a bustling city, a place that was about to be engulfed by the chaos of war. The tension in the air was palpable, and we knew we had to act fast. So we made a bold decision to hide out in the jungle, hoping to find some peace and safety amidst the wild. Days went by and we were running low on supplies. The jungle, though beautiful, was unforgiving, and our situation was becoming dire. Mum told me it was time to head back to the city to get what we needed. Her voice was calm, but I could see the worry in her eyes. My heart was pounding, but I had to be brave. I knew the journey back to the city was fraught with danger, but there was no other choice. After walking for about 2 hours, I suddenly saw them. 3 massive gorillas. They were unlike anything I had ever seen before, towering and majestic, yet intimidating. I stopped in my tracks, my breath caught in my throat. I had no idea what to do. These were not your friendly zoo gorillas. These were wild, and they looked angry. Their eyes bore into me, and I felt a chill run down my spine. They started throwing rocks and branches at me, their roars echoing through the jungle. It was a scene straight out of a nightmare. I remembered something my grandmother once told me, a piece of advice that seemed almost mythical at the time. She said, "If you're ever attacked by gorillas or hyenas, never run. Hold your ground and fight back." Her words echoed in my mind, giving me a sliver of hope, so I took a deep breath and stood my ground. My legs were trembling, but I knew I had to be strong. I grabbed a stick and waved it around, trying to look as big and fierce as I could. My heart was racing, but I couldn't let fear take over. It was terrifying, but I couldn't let fear take over. I had to channel every ounce of courage I had. The gorillas seemed a bit taken aback by my stance. They paused, their eyes narrowing as they assessed this unexpected challenge. One of them charged at me, its powerful legs pounding the ground. I could feel the earth shake beneath my feet, but I swung the stick and yelled with everything I had. My voice echoed through the jungle, a primal scream of survival. It felt like an eternity, but eventually they backed off and ran into the jungle. The relief was overwhelming, and I could hardly believe what had just happened. I stood there, shaking but victorious. The adrenaline was still coursing through my veins, but I knew I had to keep moving. I continued my journey to the city, got the supplies we needed, and made my way back to our hideout in the jungle. Each step felt like a triumph, a testament to my newfound courage. That day taught me a lot about courage and facing my fears head on. It was a lesson that would stay with me for the rest of my life. It's an experience I'll never forget. The jungle, the gorillas, the fear, and the triumph. All of it is etched in my memory forever. Thanks for listening to my story. I hope it inspires you to face your own fears and find the courage within. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible tales.